How we doing, kids? Long time no talk. Been busy, but we're gonna work on some stuff in the shop this winter, and doing a little bike highlight on a very special bike. This is an '07 Harley Nightster that was my actual second bike, and then it went to my dad, who is now late dad, and it is back to me. The bike has been in our family 18 years. So I'm just going to show off some of the stuff he did to it and show you what I'm doing here, and maybe I can get a finish photo at the end of the sissy bar I'm making. So, yeah, I bought the bike in '07 and or '08, and it was originally the orange and black Nightster, and it went to me for a little while, and in 2012, I sold it to my dad for a big dog chopper, because that was cool back then. Still cool. And right after I sold it to him, it got backed over by a landscaping truck, and didn't total it, but it got close. And my dad spent a while rebuilding the thing, and then he has ridden. Yeah, this bike has 60,000 miles on a Sportster. It's pretty sweet. And he passed last year, and now I've got it back, and I'm trying to figure out what to do with it and make it a little more my style. I've done a few things, but nothing crazy yet. Thinking about maybe hardtail in it, but or a Springer. But I'm going to show you the stuff he did first. He did a Roland Sands fork brace here. And deleted the front fender. He did I don't know these companies because he did them, but whatever, tank lift. So he had to bring the tank up and relocate the key on these, is normally up here. So he did a key delete, and there's just a kill switch on the bike, hidden, that luckily I still know about. So he messed with a bunch of the wiring there. And I think this, oh man, I don't know who makes that. I want to say Joker Machine, but maybe not. I don't know. Air cleaner. I think we powder coated or painted the rockers. He came in here and trimmed all that up on the case. This thing is filthy, by the way. We got rid of the belt cover, and then he trimmed that up to give it more of a look. He had mid controls on it up here, and he's even shorter than I am. I'm 5'6", and he's shorter than I am. So I just went and put forwards back on the thing with the Flow Motorsports pegs he had. Vance and Hines short shots have been on there since '08. He did the chain conversion, and then we did a modify on a Harley sissy bar to make his soft packs fit, and it is now being remodified as we speak by me. So I'm going to show you that in a minute, but I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think he heat painted some of this stuff, but you can see I don't think the coil is here on these normally. Maybe it is. But it's just a super cool bike. It's super unique on a Sportster to see kind of Dyna broed out here. After he died, I went in and I made this bracket in here, and I mounted this what is it called? Lowrider S nacelle. And I made it work with this headlight. And she's cool. It's like a little miniature Dyna bro. It's kind of what he was going for, and I'm just kind of adding to it, but I might put a Springer on it. Oh, these are the Joker Machine. These are cool. That he's hidden in there. Got rid of the big guys that hang off here. Kept the Speedo, and everything works nice. Got the Harley pop-up fuel tank, or fuel cap from like a million years ago. I think it's just a reach seat, but I mean, like I said, I'm 5'5", he was probably 5'3", and this bike is great for little guys or chicks or whatever, kids. But yeah, so what we're doing right now is I just cut up that sissy bar. And what I'm going to do is take this 5/8 twisted square, and I just traced this where the this was in here for the pad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug weld this, get that. We like everything with the Maltese, so we're going to get that hidden in there, and then that'll be right behind on the back of the pad like so. So it'll be that, and then the twisted, I'm going to come up and make this a little calmer, a little more trim than it was traditionally. So I'll see if I can graft in a video here of it done, but I'm going back to work. So right now I didn't have a piece of 2-inch pipe in here to bend this around, so I just welded this semi winch because it's the right size to bend around. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a little redneck ingenuity. Not really redneck, probably the opposite of, because most of them don't know how to TIG. I'm sorry, but I am going to fire up the TIG, and I'm going to show you how to use the TIG as a torch. Because normally you'd have to, I'm going to weld a peg here at this inside radius and a peg here, and then obviously, yeah, you're going to bend this around like, you know, old school ironwork style. But I don't have oxyacetylene torch. I hate them. They're bombs. Don't want it in my shop. So what I do for this kind of thing sometime is I will take the TIG and I'll just run the torch back and forth with the pedal hot and get that same amount of heat in there electrically instead of using the oxyacetylene. So it's a little trick. Nobody probably does, but I do it if you don't want to have a torch in your shop. So we'll see how that works, because I'm the only guy in here with one hand to bend this by myself. So anyway, that's that bike. We got some trucks coming. One of them is going to be a wrecker. One of them's going to be a wrecker, one's going to be a regular truck. And yeah, getting back in the shop. Might build lowers for this thing. Might sell it. I don't know. This is next. Got to get back on this thing. But yeah, I'm going to graft in, hopefully, a video of this thing done in a minute. Okay, now you're going to actually start the video. I'm just going to cue that right there. That's how you do that, kids. That's how you do that. It's a TIG torch instead of a rosebud. With the twisted, you always have a bad, ugly spot. But whatevs. Once that thing's powder coated, she's gonna be a beaut. And we'll get her on the bike. Pretty good for a bunch of rednecks with no money,